back and give some direction.
No,
Yes, Alderman?
Yeah, I'm just going to say I agree. It's laid out in a very simplistic way that even I can understand. Thank you so much, Jack. And also, I also want to thank PEC and Watershed for taking the time to meet with all of us and explaining a lot of information that you have here. So none of this is foreign. We've seen it before. So I just wanted to say thank you.
Ms. Bella?
Yes, thank you, Jack. So the major development, if we did the phase one, we would do that relatively soon.
Yes.
April, May, perhaps. And then when would you anticipate the major? The second for the phase two of the major development?
Depends back to your priority list, how many we have to do there. No, I mean, I would think within the next couple of months, 6 months at the most. We just want to, have a little bit more information. The issue will be especially with the redevelopment, not so much what the impact is, but would there be a legal challenge? And then that bogs the whole process down.
Right. Well, let me ask you another question. One of the things we've realized on the ordinance committee is that the borough had certain rules for certain reasons and the township had certain rules for other reasons that both made a lot of sense, that as much as we're alike, there were differences in the community, and you can see that in the way they're built. I don't know whether I'm thinking clearly on this issue, but do we have to go to the same number for both? I mean, would there be a way to have different numbers within the community? Could we do a 250 sort of within the confines of the old borough and have another number, the 400, for outer areas? I realize you're displacing the same amount of stormwater, but it does seem like in the more suburban parts of the community, there's a lot happens. Right, right.
So a couple of reasons why I would say no. First of all, the ultimate impact downstream is the same. Whether it's Harry's Brook, Stony Brook, the ultimate impact is the same. The other issue is in the downtown area, it's more difficult to do the stormwater management on site because of the smaller lots. So by going to a smaller cutoff for the impervious coverage would just make it that much more difficult for those sites to redevelop. And then the cost factor. You're increasing the cost on the smaller, what I'll call more affordable properties, as opposed to the larger, more expensive properties that would be able to probably most likely more afford to do the more detailed stormwater analysis.
It seems like it's pretty clear that we should change the definition of major development to 1/2 acre from 1, doesn't it? I mean, it seems like other towns have done it, and
a few other towns. I don't think there's a problem.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that I'm not even aware of any, I can't even think of where there would be an issue, but I just want to make sure.
I mean, because if we were doing steps, so we're not going to do the whole thing, but if we changed that definition in the first step, we would then be at least addressing more of the stormwater, right? I mean, but you don't want to do that? Or
Not in April, maybe in June, or, shortly thereafter. I don't know if there's any downside to doing that.
I mean, because it wouldn't make the ordinance writing or anything more complicated, right? It wouldn't.
No.
But I don't know what the hesitation is, because then eventually we might want to do more for redevelopment and the other things. But those...
Maybe I'll ask it in a different way, which is like, what information do you see collecting to help you?
I guess just making sure that, I don't think there would be a legal challenge there, but it is different than the state requirement. The state is the 1 acre. That's what DEP said is what's appropriate. So we're cutting that in half. May not be an issue, but just haven't done the research with that.
there,
heard from Jim Waltman and others that there may be new state requirements coming for stormwater management. How do these line up with the new state requirements? As we understand them at the present time.
I think some of it, the minor development, I don't think would be in the new state requirements. I think the inspections may be in the new state requirements. I'm not sure. I can't speak for some of the other issues. I don't know that redevelopment would be in there. And I don't believe that the change in the major development would be in there also. I think the big one would probably be the inspections. There would be some type of inspection required with the new state requirements. And that would be another reason to wait on some of those issues to just see what the state comes out with.
are there any other questions before we open it up for public comment? Okay, so